So you're thinking about moving to Jupiter and the surrounding area. You're looking for new construction. Well, I'm going to show you a brand new construction built by one of the nation's top builders. If you want to know about it, you've got to keep watching. That's right. Super excited to show you the Oaks today. Brand new construction community located in Martin County, a wonderful place to call home. Actually, Palm City specifically. I'm going to tell you all about it. But before I do, my name is Andy Johnson with the Andy Johnson Group over at eXp Realty. And listen, we shoot these videos all the time. And if this is your first time joining, second, third, or fourth, and you've never clicked subscribe or rang the bell, today is the day to do it, folks, so that you can always be notified anytime we post new content about living in South Florida. We talk about where to dine, best neighborhoods, great deals, everything that you're gonna wanna know. But today we're talking about the Oaks, and this community was built by D.R. Horton, been one of the top builders in the nation since the early 2000s, and they put out a fantastic product. Folks, you know, you can't be the top builder without focusing on what buyers want, and D.R. Horton is a great builder that's doing that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop into this community. I'm gonna show you this model, tell you a little bit about it, tell you what it has to offer, and give you an idea of why you might wanna call the Oaks home. Let's go check it out. Here I am, located at the heart of the Oaks. First thing to mention, folks, this is a pretty small community. I believe there are only about 25 to 30 home sites in this community, and this is something that D.R. Horton does a lot in this area. You know, you've still got a gated community. Amenities are going to be a little bit smaller, and it keeps the costs down that way, because when you have these small communities, if you've got big clubhouses, you've got big HOAs, and a lot of people don't want that, so they keep these communities small. It's really nice, but you still have 4 different floor plans that you can choose from in here, and there's actually 4 other communities, soon to be another 5, very, very close, so that if these weren't exactly what you wanted, you have other choices that you can move on. In this neighborhood, you're going to find 2-story and 1-story homes of varying sizes, and the price range in here is going to be from the 7s to the 800s as of when we're shooting this, which is going to be in May of 2024. So this project is probably going to be done sometime late this summer, maybe fall, but they're continuing to put out new products, and you could still hop in here if you wanted to. So what I want to do is I want to go hop over to the model center. I'm going to show you that. But one other thing that I wanted to mention is we are in Martin County, Palm City, and this is a great place to call home. If you're not familiar with it, we're located just to the north of Palm Beach Gardens and Jupiter. It's got a little bit more of a small Florida town feel, even though it's got everything that you want. I've even heard it called like old Florida before. I love Martin County. I love Palm City. It's definitely more spread out, but there's tons of restaurant options. There's still all the dining that you need. Now, you are going to miss out on the airport's a little bit farther away. It's going to take longer to get to Fort Lauderdale. It's going to take longer to get Miami. But if you want a little bit more of a smaller town feel while getting all of the amenities that Florida has to offer, this is a great place to come. And really, Martin County is one of the top fishing locations, both inshore and offshore as well. So if you're a fisherman, that's definitely something that you got to know about. Let's walk over to the model center. I'll tell you a little bit more about what D.R. Horton has to offer. Let's go check it out. Okay, here I am. I'm standing in front of the Camden. Now, this is the only model that they have open over here, and we're going to show you the inside. But just so you know, we kind of missed the front part of this because they're using this as their sales office as well. So we did want to show you kind of the living space, the main bedroom. This one actually has a guest suite or an in-law quarters to it as well, which is really cool. Something to note, again, that I absolutely love about what D.R. Horton is doing here is all of the homes have a 3-car garage. And folks, if you live in Florida, you know. If you're coming to Florida, you don't. But one of the biggest things that we lack sometimes in Florida is going to be storage space. And listen, maybe you're super tight and you don't have a lot of extra stuff, but most of us do. And so having this 3rd
garage spot for just, all the random stuff that we've got is absolutely amazing. Now, in this community, before we dive into the house, you actually have 4 different models that you can choose from, ranging from 2,500 to about 3,000 square feet. They are 4 and 5 bedrooms. You have 1 and 2 stories that you can pick from, and they're going to range from about $700,000 to $800,000. Now, the Camden here is an awesome choice. This is a 4-bedroom. I believe it's about 2,600 square feet. You've got that nice open kitchen. It's got a split bedroom floor plan, like I said, with 2 guest bedroom areas up front. The main bedroom is back in the back of the home, and then you have the guest quarters, which are basically going to be when you walk into the property, they're on the right side of the home. Really great layout with the kitchen open to the living space. There's a formal dining area, but how they have it set up to me in this one, it's really it's flexible. If you didn't want a full dining area, you still got the bar set up, which is really cool too. Again, overall, it's just one of the things that impresses me about D.R. Horton, and that's their use of space within their homes and their floor plans. They're really well thought out, and I think it's really specific what they do down here in Florida to what Florida buyers want. Now, maybe they do the same properties everywhere. I don't know. I've never toured a D.R. Horton property in other states that that I don't sell real estate in, but here, for what a lot of our buyers are looking for, this is exactly what they want. So I want to take you, and it will be a quick tour because it's not a massive neighborhood, but I want to take you on a little drive through so you can get a feel. It's nice. These houses sit on pretty big lots, so they're not, you're not sitting on like 0 lot line properties, and you have some space between homes. You watch my videos, you will know that that is something that I like. It is a newer community though, brand new as a matter of fact. So one of the other things that you'll notice that I don't like quite as much, but this is always what happens in the new community, is right now, you don't have the mature growth that you're gonna see after, something's been around for 5 to 10 years. The trees haven't been planted as long. And so I tend to think that, the new communities feel in the beginning a little bit more sterile as that kind of growth comes in. But I wanna show you what we're working with and see what you think. Let's go take a look. All right, so there it was. Quick trip around the neighborhood, beautiful lake in the middle. I'm standing in front of the larger 2-story models that they've got here. One other thing I didn't mention that you may notice, they have these beautiful paver driveways, which really make the neighborhood nice as well. And it really is, it's hard to get kind of the concept, but the lake in the middle, it's really got a really nice feel to it. One thing that I didn't mention, and you should know, because this is a smaller community, there really are not amenities to speak of. And we see that a lot of the time in these smaller communities. They want to keep cost of ownership down, the HOA fees down. And so, rather than having this small number of homes split a big clubhouse, they just kind of leave it out. It is still a gated community though, and it's a great place to live. Listen, the price range that this is coming in for the size that you can get and the house that you get from D.R. Horton, honestly, from $700,000 to $800,000 is a pretty fantastic price, especially when you compare it to what you'd be paying for these in Palm Beach County. And that's one of the other nice things about looking in Martin County, looking up in Port St. Lucie, is if you're looking for a little bit more bang for your buck with the house standpoint, and you don't have to be in Palm Beach County, Martin and St. Lucie counties are definitely something that you're going to want to consider. But as I always say, if you've watched the other videos, maybe you don't want a house. Maybe a single family home isn't for you. Maybe you want to live on a golf course. Maybe you want a beachfront condo where you walk out and your feet are in the sand. It does not matter what you're looking for. We can find it. If you need to know what the tax rate is, if you're looking for a handyman down here, you know what? We got you. Anything that you need that relates to real estate, we got you. Give me a call. If you've got any comments about this video, any questions about anything that we've talked about today, please leave them below. You can find all our contact information to reach out to. I hope to be hearing from you soon. Better yet, I hope to be seeing you in Florida soon. Thanks for watching.